suppose that now the time is x hours y minutes. X hours y minutes. And angle between our hand and angle between our hand and minute hand. What is the formula which we have derived? 38 plus 11 by 2. Correct? Shall I take the formula like this? Better to remember. 30 into hours. Actually, anyway, hours are 38. Where 11 by 2 is how many minutes? More than that. Okay. Will you please tell me what is the angle between minute hand and hour hand? The time is, what is the time now? Ten, 40, 7, 8.
Yeah, fine. A very warm welcome to all my students and all the JEE aspirants at all over India. Myself, it is D. Srikanth Sharma. Okay. From past 15 years, I'm teaching the IIT JEE mains and advanced, and then NEET. Okay. Coming to the February 2021 exam. February 2021 exam. Okay. Especially for the dropper students or long-term students, okay, those who are in the dropper and long-term students, firstly, they are having the many points in their mind, how to prepare within in this short time or short period, okay, and now I will try to overcome or I will try to reduce your almost 80 to 90% of your problems. 80 to 90% of the problems, where you can concentrate on the some of the topics in the physics, okay, in which you can score at least minimum 95%. Okay, follow this video carefully. Okay. Now, if you observe the thing that it is entire the physics, we are having the mechanics. Okay, in this mechanics there are subdivisions are there. Okay, and then next one it is electricity and magnetism. Electricity and magnetism. Okay, and then optics and modern physics. Optics and modern physics. And then there are some miscellaneous topics like wave motion, units and dimensions, okay, experimental physics, okay, and this one communication system, like this, some miscellaneous topics are there, okay. That I will consider as miscellaneous, okay. Fine. Now see here we are having every year, suppose out of total number of questions, now we are having the 25 questions, okay. Approximately 48% to 50%. 48% to 50%. It will come under mechanics. That is, maximum we can consider the 12 questions. Maximum we can consider the 12 questions. From this electricity, magnetism, optics and modern physics and miscellaneous, we'll have another 13 questions will be there. Okay, we are having another 13 questions are there. Okay, right? 13 questions are there. Okay. Now, out of these 12 questions, let us consider initially, we are having in the kinematics, motion in straight line, motion in a plane, and then vectors. Okay. In that, we'll get the 2 questions. Okay. And the last chapter, that is thermodynamics. Okay. I'll consider the thermodynamics. We'll have the 3 questions. In between, we are having the topics, okay, which are all comes under the dynamics. which are all comes under the dynamics. That is, in the Newton's laws of motion, friction, work power energy, center of mass, Newton's laws of motion, and then friction, okay, work power energy, center of mass, circular motion, okay, and then collisions, and then rotational motion, okay, okay. From the work power energy, okay, from the chapter work, which we are getting it as two questions, okay, center of mass, circular motion, and then collisions. In these three chapters, we'll get two questions, and here it is another two questions, okay, and mechanical properties of solids, mechanical properties of fluids, okay, mechanical properties of solids, MPS, or mechanical properties of fluids, okay, which we can get it as maximum three questions, and then oscillations and then waves, oscillations and then waves, which we are having two questions. If you see here, 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 6, 14 to 16. That means some of the years, if they ask three questions here, they may not ask this center of mass or collisions and then circular motion. Okay. Sometimes they are combining this center of mass, collisions and rotational motion. They are making into two questions. Okay. They may mix it. They may mix it. Okay. That slide also I'll show you. Okay. Please wait for a moment. That slide also I'll show you. Okay. That is number one. And number one, it is every time, okay, out of these, okay, the student may ask me that it is, sir, how many chapters I should read? Okay. That means I would say rather that it is work power energy every time they are asking two questions. Okay. And thermodynamics every time they are asking. Okay. Mechanical properties of solids and fluids every time they are asking. Okay. If you read at least this much, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. Whatever be the teacher, they will say, okay, students will read this kinematics. Okay. They don't have any problem with this kinematics. They don't have any problem with this kinematics. So they will read this one. So the only problem it is, okay, the only problem it was, they are seeing for the collisions and then circular motion and then rotational motion. Okay. So for an average student, what I can advise you that it is be perfect with your, okay, with your work power energy, okay, kinematics, thermodynamics, mechanical properties of solids and mechanical properties of fluids. That means out of 12 questions, you are going to attempt 8 questions. Out of that 8 questions, must and should 6 questions must be correct. 6 questions must be correct. And these oscillations and waves in every paper, either it is now it is online, okay, in every session paper, these oscillations and waves is also coming. Okay, if you are capable and if you are able to manage, you can manage these oscillations and waves. But the most minimum, it is 3 units. Okay, work power energy, okay, thermodynamics, and then this one. And still we are having the gravitation also. Gravitation chapter also, one of the most important. Okay, we can say work power energy and gravitation. Okay. Okay. The students those who are feeling that the mechanics part is difficult. Okay. Mechanics part is difficult. They can, okay, they can read these 5 chapters. From these 5 chapters, every time they are asking the questions. Every time they are asking the questions regularly. Okay. Okay, fine. Here I'm giving my mail ID. Okay. Those, if you have any queries after this my lecture, after my analysis. Okay, you can contact me in my Gmail. Okay, you can contact me in my Gmail, or else you can contact with my WhatsApp number. Okay, I'm giving it as. Okay, okay, you can contact. Okay, before going exam, firstly what I suggest it is, remove the fearness about the subject. Remove the fearness. You can score it. Okay, be confident on what you are studying, and whatever you are studying, try to analyze in the given problem. Try to analyze in the given problem. Okay, that's all only I will advise, and try to follow it. Try to follow it. Okay, out of this one. And in the electricity and magnetism, and in the optics part. Okay, in the optics, only from the optics. Okay, in the ray optics and wave optics. Okay, maximum 4 questions may come. Maximum. Minimum it is 2 questions. This is maximum, and minimum it is 2 questions may come. Okay, okay, fine. And in the this one modern physics part, especially in the modern physics part, maximum it is MP, maximum it is 6 questions, minimum it is 4 questions. Okay, where most of the students in entire India, they will concentrate on this one. Okay, modern physics. Okay, they will concentrate on these 4 questions. Okay, okay, fine. And in the optics, okay, here we got the, suppose if we consider the minimum case. Okay, 2 plus 4 6. Okay, at least we can expect from this one 6 questions. 6 plus 6 12. Okay, and every year they will change the number of questions from each chapter. Okay, from electrostatics and current electricity, we can expect 3 questions, maximum 3 questions. Okay, and 1 question from the electromagnetic induction, and 2 questions may come from the moving charges. Okay, or effect of the moving charges, or magnetic effects of current. And finally, the magnetism and matter and alternating current EM waves, we can get 1 question. So 6 questions may comes. Okay, so if you are perfect with optics and modern physics, 2 plus 4 6, and from the first year it is 8. Okay, so totally you are going to attempt 14 questions. Okay, at least out of these 14 questions, if 12 to 14 are correct, then your percentage will be very good. Above 90. Above 180. I can challenge also. I can challenge also. Okay, because every time you should see the ratio, how many number of questions you are attempting and how many are correct. That one. Let me go to the in-depth analysis. Okay, before going to see the in-depth analysis, let me show you a photo. Okay, let me show you a photo. That was, see, you can see here, we are having the, I think all of you can see here, it is electrostatics. Okay, which we are having in the, from the 2002 to 2019. How many total number of questions are there? 66. Average weightage it is 5%. Average weightage it is 5%. Okay, and then current electricity. See, maximum it is 8 questions in the 2005. Minimum it is 1 question. Minimum it is 1 question. So every year they asked question from the current electricity. I think in electrostatics, only 1 year they didn't ask. In the second session, okay, 2019, 12th January, they didn't ask. But every time they are asking the questions. Every time they are asking the questions. So you can rate it, okay. You can rate it, okay. I'll put with red mark. Every time they are asking the question. Okay, every time they are asking the question. And even in the capacitance also, you can see 2 times they didn't ask. Okay, and here 3. Mostly this one is also. Okay, and in the magnetic field, see, that is the magnetic effects of current. Okay, every time they are asking. And in the electromagnetic induction, okay, 4 times 5, 6. Okay, I can say this one every year, effect of magnetic effects of current. Okay, whereas for EMI, this is the, you need to keep the second round chapters. This is the first round. Red mark, whatever I marked, it is the most priority 1. Okay, in the priority 2, we are having the electromagnetic induction. Okay, see here. More or less, it is every time minimum it is they are asking 1. Okay, sometimes 5 times they didn't ask. And even see, we can give the importance to alternating current at the finally. Okay, and calorimetry, you can see this is also less importance. KTG and thermodynamics. Okay, before 2011, you can see it is they didn't ask, but after 2011, every time they are asking. Every time they are asking, even in the 2020 September session also, in every session they asked. Okay, this kind KTG. Okay, so KTG and thermodynamics, we can say that, okay, probability of asking the question or average weightage 3.7. Okay, Uh, we are having the highest percentage, it is 8.3, and here we are having 3. Okay, so it is one of the important chapter where we should not neglect it, and one of the scoring chapter also. And even heat transfer, you can see, you can keep this heat transfer in the second round. You can keep in the second round. Okay, okay, fine. And then next one, it is that in the second one, simple harmonic motion, you can see. Okay, even this also in the second round. And wave motion, wave on a string and sound waves. Okay, geometrical optics, you can see every time they are asking. Every time they are asking geometrical optics, it must be in the first round only. First round only, you should finish it. And wave optics, you can see. Okay, sometimes very few times they didn't ask, but nowadays they are asking very much. Units and dimensions, you can see. Nowadays, you can see in 2020 papers, okay, either in the January paper or in the this one September issue, okay, they asked. So you can give to the second round. Error in the measurement also. Okay. And this, see, rectilinear motion means motion in straight line and vectors. Okay. And even the projectile motion also, you can keep it is in second round. This one. Okay. And the main thing it is, the students will get bothered about mainly about this one, what we call Newton's laws of motion and then friction. Newton's laws of motion and then friction. Okay. Okay. First, note on this. First, note on this. Okay, fine. Yeah. Now you can see the red mark, it is shows about the, you need to complete. You need to complete in the first one. This is number 1. The blue one, it is number 2. Okay. And this one, it is the number 2 only. Pink is also number 2 in the second round only. This is the first round. And this is the second round. Okay, that one. And then next, coming to the this one, Newton's laws of motion and then friction. You can see in the Newton's laws of motion and then friction. In the Newton's laws of motion, okay, you can see every time from last few years they are not asking any question. Okay, so I'll complete in the third round. I'll keep in the third round. Okay, I'll keep with the green mark. Okay, and even this friction. Okay, this work power energy. See, you can see here. This I can keep it in the second round, and circular motion also. Okay, you can keep it in the third round. You can keep it in the third round. And center of mass. Sometimes they ask the two questions. Okay, here they asked three. Maximum three questions may ask. Okay, whereas rotational motion, you need to complete it. See here, very high, almost 5, equal to the electrostatics. Okay, you need to complete it. Okay, how the rotational motion can be made easy or how you can solve. Okay, I will explain. I will explain. And even in the gravitation also, you need to complete in the first round only. Okay, and fluid properties and mechanics. Okay, this one. See, modern physics, every time they are asking. So complete it in the first round. Okay. And coming to the semiconductors, you can complete in the second. And electromagnetic waves and communication. Every time they are asking. Okay. You can complete in the second round. Okay. This one it is number 2. And here it is number 1 in the first round. The green one, it is number 3. So the entire physics, it is 3 rounds. Okay, now it is up to you, it is up to you. Okay, in each round. Okay, suppose I'm having the first round, I'm having the 12 chapters are there. These 12 chapters, how many days you will complete, it is up to you. I cannot say. Okay, some students may complete in 10 days, some students may complete in 7 days, some students may take 20 days. Okay, so like this we are having. Okay, okay, fine. So whenever you are concentrating on this one in these chapters, okay, please go through, keep the rounds, round 1, round 2, round 3. Okay, round 1, round 2, and round 3. Okay, fine. Now we'll discuss about the, okay, we'll have the, in each chapter, okay, what will be the morals or what are the important topics. And please go through my channel or my videos every Sunday or every Saturday. Okay, I'll make the video on how to prepare each chapter, how to prepare each chapter. Okay, just for today, just make it into the rounds. Okay, round 1, round 2, round 3. Okay, in the round 1, after completion of round 2, please go through the grand test papers. Okay, simultaneously, then you will get the knowledge. Okay, like that you can score more marks. Okay, don't try to blindly study the total all the topics, make it into rounds. Okay,